This video is all about legs. So we're going to be stretching the quads and the hip flexors, which tend to get tight if you're a runner or even if you're sitting all day long. This is a good way to kind of open up your hips. All right, so you're going to come down to your mat, always being mindful of that front knee. So make sure this front knee stays over this heel and it never goes in front, because that's really hard on the knee. Okay, so the first one you're going to do is you're going to take your hips and you're going to tuck way underneath, squeezing this left glute and getting really deep into that hip flexor. So if you don't tuck your hips, you'll be able to lean forward. I don't want you to be able to do that. I want you to really tuck your hips under, getting deep inside. You can even take your hands and place them on the back of your head, stretching open your chest. So my left glute is squeezing, my left hip flexors are releasing. Good. We're going to hold these stretches for about 30 to 40 seconds. Next, you're going to take your hands on the inside of that foot, releasing here, stretching out through that back leg, keeping your knee over your heel. Move it forward if you need to. If this feels good to you, you can stay here, or you can tuck that toe under and extend through that back leg, and you get a little bit deeper into that stretch then. Keeping your gaze outward. You don't want to hang your head and stress that cervical spine. Okay, then you're going to come back up, dropping that knee, straightening the front leg, one hand on either side of your leg, pulling up through your toes. That's going to stretch your calf a little bit more. Thinking chin to your shin, so you have a nice flat back rather than a rounded back. All right, so keeping it here, sitting back through my hips. Excellent. All right, we're going to go back into that second stretch here. Both hands on the inside, staying here or lifting through your back leg. You can even lower down to your elbows and get even a little bit deeper, opening up your knee and holding here. I'm really extending through this leg, being mindful of that hip. Excellent. Then I'm going to lower that knee back down, push up through my arms, and coming back into that front leg again. Chin to my shin, stretching the back part of my right leg here. Holding it, letting it release. Excellent. All right, the last one we're going to do is tall knee, and I'm going to turn and face you. So you're going to keep that knee in front, one arm over your head, and stretch open through that side. Getting a nice bend here. I'm really squeezing through my left glute back here so it releases the front of my leg. Good. Don't forget to breathe when you're stretching. It's easy to hold your breath. Excellent. All right, and we're ready to do the other leg. So you'll bring your left foot in front this time. You're going to tuck underneath, squeezing here, getting into my hip flexor on my right leg, opening up through your chest on the top, pushing forward, getting deep into your hip flexor here. All right, next, drop your hands. Then you can put your hands on the inside of that leg, making sure this knee is over that heel and stretching down into it. You can stay here or extend through your back leg, pushing through, really getting a good stretch in the back. I can also feel it up here in the front of my, or the back of my front leg. Keep breathing all the way. Pushing your back heel towards the back wall, making sure you're supporting your back hip. All right, you're going to set that knee down, one hand on either side of your front leg, lifting your toe, chin towards your shin, flattening out your back. You can kind of play with this calf. If that calf is really tight, keeping you from stretching, here you can always point your toe. You can slightly bend your knee to make sure that you're getting into your hamstring. Holding it, breathing through it, lengthening that hamstring. Good. Then we're going to shift forward again, dropping that heel, both hands on the inside, staying here, tucking those toes, lifting up here, or you can even lower down to the ground on this one, opening your knee up slightly. Really pushing through your right hip. Can you tap that? Excellent. All right, lowering your hip or your knee down, pressing with your arms, lifting that front foot one more time. Chin to your shin, lengthening your front hamstring here. Just try to relax into it. Let those muscles release. Good. Holding it. Good. And then we're going to finish up. I'm going to show you this one to the front again. So you're going to bring that foot back up again. Sitting tall, arm over your head, and then stretch up and over. Really getting a stretch through that hip. I'm really squeezing my right glute, releasing the front. You can place your hand wherever you feel comfortable to help you balance. Good, breathing through it. This is an easy one to hold your breath on. Your diaphragm is all stretched out here. Good. All right, so that is a very easy leg stretching routine that you can add, especially post workout, or if you find that your low back starts to get very tight after sitting for a long time, this will help to stretch you out.